Now let's learn about the hardware assembly of SA101B Treadmill. First of all, it is an electrical appliance as well as a controller. Then comes the signal cable of the printer, the power supply line for the printer. The printer, it is used to print the experimental results. This is the power cord of the controller and signal line. This is our treadmill. Here we present the connection of the hardware. First, connect the power cord to here. Then connect the signal cable of the printer to the back of the controller. Connect the power supply line of the printer to the back of the controller as well. The other end is connected to the printer. Install and secure properly. Next, connect the controller to the treadmill. Connect the signal lines to the bottom of the controller. Install the other end on the side of the treadmill. Connect the two wires that come with the treadmill to the back of the controller respectively. The hardware has been assembled. There are two buttons. One is for deleting data, the other is for starting the experiment. Clicking delete will delete all the data inside the instrument. Click enter to enter the experimental interface. We can click the plus and buttons below to set the time. The upper left corner shows the experimental groups and the current experimental time, the number of experimental animals, and the temperature and humidity of the environment. The next part is the experimental interface. They are respectively the number of runways, the distance of the movement, the duration of the movement, the number of shocks, the experimental status, and the section settings. It includes time, speed, and acceleration. The right part is the experimental setup. It includes the total duration of the experiment, the intensity of the electrical stimulation, the setting time of the sections. We can divide the testing period into several segments and set different movement speeds, acceleration, and experimental speed. This is the setup for the exhaustion experiment, which includes the number of electric shocks and the duration of each shock. We can click here to turn on, off, and then modify the values using these buttons. We can set the segment parameters, including time, electrical stimulation intensity, and acceleration. Click Add Step Add to the list. We can see the set values here and adjust them according to our own experiments. After all the values have been set, click Start to begin the experiment. After putting the animal in the cage, click this button. We can observe the real-time movement status here. We can also manually control the stimulus by using the bottom right corner of the interface. There are sound stimulation, electrical stimulation, and light stimulation respectively. Click to start, and click again to close. Click here to pause the experiment. Click here to stop the experiment. Click Browse to view the experimental data. Click Print to print the experimental results. Export the experimental data using a USB drive.